Hi, my name is Ali Presnell, and my persuasive speech is regarding the importance of in-person learning rather than online learning. I hope you enjoy. Sleeping into noon every day and never having to set foot in a school building may seem like a dream come true to many students from a variety of ages. However, this dream has unfortunate consequences that in return exemplifies the need for in-person academic activity and instruction. While students often dread waking up to attend long school days, it is vital for students to appear physically in the classroom for both social and academic purposes. The most prominent differences between in-person and online instruction are the higher success rates on educational tests, the beneficial reduction of cheating and interruptions that could occur, and lastly, the interactions with peers that allow social skills to be learned, which all favor in-person school. Personally, I have experienced both instruction types, as I was in middle school when COVID-19 infected the world. This caused me, along with millions of kids around the world, to randomly go from school every day to being at home for months. While initially this unexpected break seemed like a gift from God, it quickly became negative. While the sickness itself was horrible as it infected many in brutal ways, it also caused a lack of education. While we were presented with online work, it was not the same in the slightest. Along with this, I began to crave any social interactions, as FaceTiming my friends was not the same as seeing them in person. So, my whole 7th grade year, I really failed to learn anything academically. And sadly, this was the reality for many students during this time. The most noticeable effect of online school in response to the pandemic was the decline of academic success. On average, throughout America, standardized test scores decreased significantly in response to going online. In student achievement, growth before and after COVID-19, comparing in-person and remote learning in Catholic and public schools, Dalvius describes the academic decline as being on assessments and formative and also just student grades. Both tests and overall school grades were negatively affected by COVID-19. While other impacts could have been given by other aspects, such as mental health and change of routine, online school was clearly a contributor. He goes on to mention that researchers have also found that younger students and students from a minority and marginalized populations experience greater academic declines. Younger students must be present for class for vital learning, as they can more easily fall behind in essential educational growth, such as learning to read and write. Similarly to the grade consequences of online learning, alterations in routine can cause lack of effort when completing these online assignments. Increased focus and reduction of distractions is a benefit of in-person school, as well as accountability being upheld to a more successful extent. And when I'm not in school, 5th graders' perspective of the advantages and disadvantages of online instruction, Mimic mentions negative repercussions from COVID-19 by mentioning the absence of certain components and of the established curriculum. Online school allows for easier access to cheating that in return can be detrimental to actual learning and obtaining knowledge of a student. Along with the pessimistic outcomes of online school on children, parents are also affected as well. In COVID-19 and the economic importance of in-person K-12 schooling, Green states that while parents need not completely to stop working if their children are home for school, it however suggests that they need to adjust their working at home, and with great importance. While they do not have to stop working completely, they are impacted, and some people can't afford to not work. So, despite that, disregarding the academic aspect of this argument, the peer social skills are also learned that are a vital factor that are less likely to occur without interactions occurring every day on a daily schedule with the same people like your peers. Social interactions are vital for character development of a child. Important social cues are learned from interacting with those of the same age. Online school greatly restricts social interactions that can be detrimental for students' ability to build connections in the future. On a similar note, Building a support system of peers can impact one's mental health tremendously. In Growing Up with Dyslexia, Child and Parent Perspective on School Struggles, Self-Esteem, and Mental Health, Wilmot states, when mothers feel that they and their children are understood, respected, and treated fairly at a school, the whole family benefits. So, while in-person school can be tedious and scary for students who may not feel like they fit in, it is necessary for academic and social growth of an individual. So, while in-person instruction may seem dreadful and create annoyance in many students throughout the world, the overall benefits of academic and social development exemplify why an in-person class is superior to online class. Test grades as well as grades overall has a steep decline due to COVID-19 and the change to online classes. Along with this factor, an increase of distractions and lack of integrity on school assignments is also very common due to online instruction rather than in person. Lastly, lack of companionship that can cause a lack of relationship building skills as well as negative social consequences also occur. Through the example of COVID-19 and the clear statistical and qualitative data that is derived from the pandemic, it is clear the advantages of in-person school outweigh those of online. So, for parents and students, it is so important to be in person for both academic and social needs. Thank you for listening.